Hello, welcome back. In this video, we will see how to use inheritance in Java. Since Java supports object-oriented programming system, and as we all know that there are three main principles of the object-oriented programming, that is inheritance, encapsulation, and polymorphism. After this, there are few more features in object-oriented programming, but basically these three are the main features. And encapsulation, we are doing the encapsulation in our very first program in this tutorial series. Encapsulation basically stands for the or describes the wrapping of the data and functions or methods inside in a single block is called encapsulation. Whenever we create a class, we define functions, and we declare some variables, means we are wrapping up those data means variables and methods in a single statement. Class works like a statement here. So this is called encapsulation. In encapsulation, we do data hiding, and means we can give the limited access and different level of access to the different data and members or member methods. So this is also called data hiding. This is also more important feature of the object oriented programming. But here we will see the inheritance, that is one more big feature of the object oriented programming system. So let's see what inheritance does. Normally, if you declare more than one classes, you cannot use the any member method or any data member or variable member of the one class in another class. Means you cannot access the property of one class into another class, but using inheritance you can access the property of another class into other class. Inheritance is some inheritance is same as it is defined in the biology, like any child inherits the property of his father or mother from its parents. Similarly, here one class can have its child class or subclass or derived class, and the child class will inherit some property from its parent class, or we can call those parent class as base class and super class also. So let's see the a program here. We have already created our main class and main method also. So let's create some other classes. So I will write one more class, and I will name this as base. Now here in base class I will make a function, or you can say method, because method is most appropriate word in Java to call the function. So I write here base void let's name it fun, and write a message here. You can make any program also in the any method, but I am here using only message, so we are concentrating on the inheritance only. I will write system.out.println. This is base class. Okay, now I will make another class here, and here class name should be like we can give a class name derived. Derived. And now in the derived class we can make another function. Let's make a function like this, and here we will write a message again, system.out.println. This is derived class. So here we go, we have two classes, one class name is base and another is derived. So we can make the objects of these classes, and we can call their functions also. So I will make first I will make the object of base class, and using base class default constructor. I hope you have already gone through the constructor and destructor video of this series. So now I can access b dot fun because it's a member method of the base class, and I can access d dot disp because disp is the member method of the derived class. So if I will execute this program, it says this is base class and this is derived class. Now I want to access the fun function with the object of the disp. So I have to write d dot fun, but it says fun is not defined in the or it said method fun is undefined for the type derived. Means it's whenever we compile our program, it will look for the fun in derived, but in derived class there is no fun method, but fun method is resides in the base class. So we cannot access the property of the one class into another class, but doing inheritance we can access the property of one class into another class. So here in for inheritance we use a keyword called extends. So I will write here extends base. So now as we write extends base means a derived class is inheriting the feature of the base class. So here fun will be in base class also and in derived class also. So we can access fun with d also, object d also, and we can also use the object of base to access the fun method. So we can access fun method with the object of both the classes, because now fun is in base class also and now fun is in derived class also, because it's not the code of the fun method will not be copied here, because it's automatically inherits, and now derived class object can access this fun method. So now I will run the program. It says this is base class, this is derived class. Again this will print this is base class, but again mind you, the inheritance is not bidirectional, means since base class is inheriting the derived class, so only property of base class will be transferred to the derived class, but property of derived class cannot be transferred to the base class. Like we cannot use call the disp method with the object of b dot disp. It's again says it's undefined in base. Okay, like father of the property, or property of the father can be transferred to the child, or any heretic property, biological property can be transferred from father to child, but it cannot be transferred from child to father. Same thing is happening here. We cannot base class cannot access the property of derived class, but derived class can access the property of base class. We can call this base class or super class or parent class, and we call this class as derived class or child class or subclass, and we can obviously name anything to this class also. We are not restricted to write only base name base or derived here. Okay, this is simple inheritance. Now we can see the some limitations or access specification in the inheritance. Like here fun method is by default access specifier. Default access specifier is implemented in the fun method. As soon as since in access specifier we have seen that the private member cannot be inherited to the derived class. So if I make this private, again we cannot access the fun method either with the help object of the base or with the object of the derived, because private member cannot be neither inherited or neither can be called out of the class. So if I make this protected Then also since these classes are in same package, we can access protected, because protected is visible in the child class and same package. So, and public is as you all know, public is accessible from the any part of the program. So this way you can extend, or you can inherit the one class into another class. So let's see the inheritance in package. Since we are doing the inheritance right now in single package, so let's create two different package, and then we will create two different class in different packages, and then we will inherit those classes in the main class. So let's go. So let's make a package here. I suppose you have already gone through the video of package. So I will make a package here, and I will name the package as pack. Here our package is here, and I will make a class inside the pack, and I will give a class name class 1. Okay. So here in package pack we have our a public class, that is class 1. Okay, now I can make here functions like let's make 3 functions here. One public. Since we are in package, we cannot access the default member in the other package. So I will make a void fun1. Okay, and I will write here system.out.println, and inside this function I will write and this is public method. Okay, that's fine. And now similarly we can make more methods here. So I will copy this and I will paste this 2 times. So let's make is fun2 and again fun3, and I will make this one protected and I will make this one private. So private, here we have it cannot it is not used locally here because it's private and we cannot access it out of the class. So now make this protected and this one private. So now in class ABC we can import these the package that we have made, and that is import not Java, it's in the source file, so we can import directly. We can write the name of the package, that is pack dot class name. So our in the pack we have class name class 1, so we can write class 1 here. Now we can access all the methods from the class 1. So let's delete these classes and these classes, and now I will here we cannot access the members of the class 1 class directly, because here we have 3 methods, that is fun1, fun2 and fun3. So we cannot directly call the fun1 like this. We can access the fun1 by using the object of the class 1, as we have already seen that in class and object. But here I want to function those methods, access those methods using inheritance. So we can inherit the our main class by typing extending. So I write extend class 1. Since class is a keyword, you cannot give a name of the any class as class. So now I can directly write fun, and obviously fun1, that is the member method of the class 1. But since fun1 is public, but here again a problem of the static comes into play, so it's better to, we cannot access the fun because it's not a static since a static member method can access only a static member function, so it's better to extend the another class here. So I will make one more class CLS, and I will extends class 1. Now inside class I will make a function disp, and inside disp we can access now fun1, and here we can call the fun1, sorry, we will make an object of CLS, and let's give the name of the object as obj equal to new CLS. So now it's fine. We have created another package, that is pack, and inside the package we have made a class 1, and inside the class 1 we have made 3 methods, fun1, fun2 and fun3, and respectively we have given their access specifier as public, protected and private. Now in our main package we are creating another class called CLS, and this CLS is extending the class 1, means it gets inherited by the class 1. So since class 1 has 3 methods, but only private and public and protected method of the class 1 will be inherited to the CLS, because fun3 is private member method, and as we know, private member method never gets inherited or never gets accessed out of the class. So here we can easily access fun1. So if I run this program, it says it's public method, and this message is derived from the or displayed from the fun1 method of the class 1 in package pack. So now let's try to access the fun2 also. It says okay, fun2 we can access, but as we write fun3, it will say we cannot access the private member method. So let's check the error. It says method fun3 from the type class is not visible because fun3 is private. So here we have seen that we can access public method in the derived class, we can access private protected method in the derived class, but we cannot access private method in the derived class. So basic difference between the protected and private is that private protected gets inherited to the child class, but private does not gets inherited to the child class. So let's change the access specifier of the fun3 as default. So let's delete the private. Now it's default in nature, but again in access specifier we have seen that the default methods or default property of any class is visible only to the same package. So fun3 is still not visible in CLS because it's CLS in ABC package test underscore java, and class fun3 is inside the another package called pack. So this way we can understand the inheritance in Java. So let's now see the type of inheritance in Java. So in Java supports 3 types of inheritance, and let's come to our main default package. So Java supports 3 types of inheritance. So first one is single inheritance. Single inheritance are the those inheritance in which a single class is derived from a single class, means one class inherits the another class, then it's called single class. And we have already seen the inheritance, that is single inheritance here, because class 1 is a class that is simply inheriting the another class, that's CLS. Okay, now we will see the multi-level inheritance. When single inheritance goes in more than one level, then it's called multi level inheritance. So let's make a class here, and we will name this class as base. Okay, let's give it name base. Now make a function here, but again I will name these functions as fun1, fun2 and fun3. so let's write here system dot out dot println, and here I will write this is grand, or okay, let's write grand class. That's fine. Now I will make another class, and I can name this semi derived, and I will extend it from base. Okay, and here we go. I will write another method inside the semi derived class, and I will name this method as fun2, and inside the fun2 I will write and I will write there here this is semi derived class. Okay, just write it print ln so that the cursors would be in next line. Okay, now I will make another class also here derived, and I will extend the derived class from semi derived. Okay, now I will make another method here, and I will name this of course fun3, and I will write here println, and here I will write this is derived most class. Okay, now let's see the working of this program, or how this program will work. So here we have made class base, that's fine, and we have given defined a method here also, and name of the method is fun1. Now I have extended the semi derived class with the base. So now this fun1 will be in base also, and this fun1 will be in semi derived also, since semi derived function class is inherited by the base class. Okay, now I have again in semi derived class we have one more method, that is fun2. Now I have created another class named derived, and I am extending this class with semi derived. Now since semi derived has two methods, one fun1 that is inherited from base class, and next fun2 that is its own method. Okay, now these two methods fun1 and fun2 will be visible in derived class, because here inheritance is done in two levels. One level this base to semi derived, and second level is derived to semi derived. Okay, it's something like any property or any what we say quality is coming from the grandparent to parent, and then it gets transferred to the child. That's okay. Now we can access the these three methods fun1, fun2 and fun3 with the help of with the object of the derived class. So I will create a derived class object d equal to new, and I can access d1 dot fun1, d1 to fun2, and d dot fun3. Okay, let's run this program. That's fine. All the three method is gets invoked. Okay, now let's just make this fun1 as protected. Now here you can understand the deep basic difference between public, protected and private in the term of inheritance. Since public member method can be inherited or can be visible from any program, any part of the program. Here I have made a protected method fun1. Again, since these are in same project, same what we say package, so protected will be visible here. So if you want to understand the protected difference between the public, protected and private, so let's copy this class base, cut this class base from here and just paste the class base in package pack1. Okay, and of course this should be public because in every package there must be a class, and that's name should be public, but we have saved the file with name of the class 1, so we can change the name of base as class 1, and let's inherit here class 1. Now look, fun1 is not accessible now because the fun1 is protected in nature. Protected can be inherited, but it can be inherited to its child class only. It cannot be inherited to its grandchild, that is derived here. So fun1 is accessible to the semi-derived, but it is not accessible to the derived, because derived is not derived is the grandchild class to the class 1. So this is the basic difference between the protected, public and private. And if we write here public, it can be now it will be accessible to the grandchild class also. Means public property can be inherited further, but protected property cannot be inherited further to its grandchild or further classes. Okay, that's the multi-level of inheritance. Means inheritance is done into more than one level. Now one more inheritance that Java support is hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance we have only one base class. Sorry, cancel this. Let's come to our default package, and I will make change. Okay, now if we extend this semi-derived with the base class, now this is example of hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, a single class inherits the more than one classes. So here base class is inheriting semi-derived class also and derived class also. So this fun1 will be transferred to the or copied to the semi-derived also and derived class also. So now since derived class is not related to semi-derived, so we cannot access the fun2 here. So this is hierarchical inheritance. So it's quite easy, and you can easily understand. Keep practicing and make your own programs here. Now in Java we can extend one class from one class at a time. Means we cannot extend any class with the to the two classes. In Java there is no technique to have one class more than one base class to the any child class. So here multiple inheritance is not possible with the normal class. So since multiple inheritance is not possible in Java, but it's still needed, or it's very much essential to develop or to make a structure to the any software or any programming when you work in the development field, then we need another way to implement the multiple inheritance in Java, that is achieved by the use of interface. So we will see the interface in our next video. Keep watching the videos.